Good afternoon, chaps. Right. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. Good. I ended up having to cover a coaching session of the old trampolining. So, it warm. It be warm. Yeah. Luckily, our house isn't too bad because we're surrounded by overgrown trees, and it's a proper brick building. It's a lot better than most. Obviously in the winter it's freezing cold, like to a silly extent, but in the summer it actually does us quite well. So let's flip over to action. So, a few things. I went through the emails from the main terminal from the grotto, being, what am I doing? Zoom in. There we go. From the grotto, the big server room looking thing. And a lot of it lines up with the disappearance of our mother, especially this section here. The fact that our mother is confirmed by the news to go missing on the same day that there is an email from our bomb shelter, the shelter, to the lab in the house, confirming that the shelter and lab's email is secure. And then the shelter is describing if it's cramped for 4 people and it's not as big as someone remembers from their youth. And then the shelter asks how long they'll be down there. And a more long-term solution is being drawn up. And that's kind of what we're working on, because that long-term solution involved the pump house. So we kind of know that sort of reservoir section. Also, hello Helen, hello Becky, hello Tibbs. Yeah, and then there's a message to the shelters to say too risky to move right now. Red Guard investigation starts tomorrow. So all that happened right when Thingy went missing, and previously, before she goes missing, the surveillance recordings and the house cameras are stopped. Surprisingly, they still have the cameras up, but they weren't recording any of the surveillance anymore, and that was a few days before that happened. So all very suspicious. So right, on our to-do list though, we have empty the res is the main goal. But if we draft the school, we try and get to grade 8. Not particularly fussed about that, because the school system seems to be just hints to other clues, to other puzzles. It's not so much their own puzzle in themselves. It's more like an aid for other puzzles around the house. So again, not too fussed about that. It's mainly the emptying the reservoir we need to do. Oh, that's the same thing as that. Do that there. If we have a magnifying glass, the master bedroom still has something we need to look at. We need to pick up the letter from the mail room, because that was slightly odd. We need to read more books, which means we need to spawn bookshop. And to do that, we need to spawn the library to then spawn the bookshop off it. Not the highest priority, but a good priority, because there'll be a lot of information there. But that's mainly, as far as I can tell, overarching story. There's also a higher admin password. It's the same format as the other passwords, but a different length. So I assume either shorter or longer. So if we get an opportunity, I might run into the server room and sort of mess around with a few names and see what we can get. So, yeah. We still got safes that we need to crack as well. But there's supposed to be 8 safes, and we've only opened 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still one in the study, which is 5. So, yeah. Don't know about the others. We've just been told that the weights room, wherever it's gone, also has anti-chamber levers in it, but we can't seem to figure out how or why. There seems to be nothing interactable in that space, so we need to figure that out. Also, in the office, something very odd happened. This picture has disappeared from the desk. This picture of Mother Dearest has disappeared from the desk. Which rooms haven't really been changing unless we've done an upgrade thing. So that's very, very odd. Unless I just haven't been noticing other things change. I don't know. Is it not Mother? Wait, I thought it was Mother. Have I been reading that wrong? Oh, right. Not Mother! Right, I get you. Okay. Punctuation is key. Kind of, yes. I know if we actually went to Alzar, that clue, if I remember correctly, it pointed towards the front of the house. But I don't know if this vision is supposed to be direct or if, you know, it's a missing item that you did not take. Yeah. So, yeah, don't know. I thought it'd be direct because the thing that's missing here, if we look, is a lantern, which would be useful down in the basement, I suppose. So, we'll see. Someone is creeping around, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Because if they decided to make this a horror game, suddenly it would work. As usual with, like, indie games. Or these kind of puzzle things. So yeah, let's get started. Nope, didn't get me that time. Mainly because my headphones turned slightly far down than normal. There we go. Turn it back up. So we're going to just take whatever win we can. As much as we had a really good previous day where everything seemed to align, that's quite rare now. So if we see something that we can do on our to-do list, we'll try and get that done first. There's all the water back in the in the fountain. Yeah, look, that lantern on the left would have been the Alzar thing. Which makes sense, but let's grab our allowance in case we get the shrine. In which case we can then just... we don't have a boon at the moment. Yeah, still quite a few little secrets and stuff around. I've got the general idea what's going on. There's also twists and turns. Right, what are we going to do? I think we'll just start off simple and just get 2 items. 2 special items. Which in this case is a battery and lockpicks. Good. Lockpicks are good. So nothing special to think about the properties of the outer building. I think we can get to the res from the lift back there. If I remember correctly. That goes down to the cave bit. The cave then has that door that's open technically, so assuming that stays open, we can walk through. So we don't need the fountain to be empty. If we want... Because there's the draft room as well, which I want to see what other plans we can get in there. I think that's on this side. So we'll start filling up this side, but we'll try and travel north more on the east side. I don't actually mind the chapel as much now that we know there's a little cute piggy bank guarding all our coin. Oh yeah, we lowered the attic price, didn't we? Stick security in early. Don't think we need the PCs much at the minute. Well, this would have been good when I was trying to link all the terminals. Let's go. Parlor. Oh, fuck. Here. No, it's experiment here. Can we now start the... The what, sorry? If the computer's still on. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. I'm getting worse at these. I think my brain's just decided that it doesn't like them anymore. The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. So if that isn't true, they're not in this box. Gems would be in that box. Gems are in this box. That'd be a lie. Helen, help. I can't be bothered with these anymore. But I need the gems, so... Aren't the computers still logged in for 30 days, so I thought you could just access... Oh, yes, you're right. So I could technically just get to the lab from the security. Yes, I see what you mean now. No, okay, hold on. Do you want me to reread them again? So, the gems are not in this box, says the blue. The gems... Oh, she's coming through. I want diamonds. I want gems. The gems are not in this box.
Mm-hmm.
The gems are in this box. The white box is true.
Okay. So we assume black is true and white is true. What does white say?
The gems are in this box.
Okay.
But this one says they are not in this box.
But then that would make all three true, so that wouldn't be right.
No.
So that means black is false. So what's black again?
The white box is true.
So the white box is not true.
So the white box...
Gems are in this box, so they're not.
Which means the gems are...
But this is telling the truth, so they must be in the black box.
Okay.
Oh god, I hope I'm right.
E.
Okay.
Cool. Love you. Ooh,
Love
car
you.
keys. Not that we need the car keys, but maybe we could trade them for something. We could, I don't know. Same, we could just do the breaker straight away and do the whole security deal just in case we don't get a card key. Yeah, why not? While it's here. This is a bucket. Dear God. Wait, there's more. I thought there was 2 of them there as well. I should. That could have been a better meme. So when we went to May Expo this year, so Comic-Con, we've been going for many years. It's very different now, but there's always cosplay meetups in the sort of field, sort of grassy square out the front of the Excel Centre in London, and without exception, there is always a Team Fortress meetup in a particular corner, and I think on every single day. They're just, you always see them. They're a staple. Log into network. Remote terminal access. Why are they offline? Oh. So experiment. We can get going quite early, which is nice and good. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. A letter to be delivered to the mail room. Gain 2 keys for every hallway in your house. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, but only triggered when the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Each bedroom you draft after your second. When you draft a red room, maybe we'll just go for like lots of bedrooms. Wonder how many chests we can get in the entrance hall. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Well, that is every time that happens as well, so. For each bedroom after your second draft a red room. So we draft a red room if we then get keys. Just don't like the lose 5 steps bit. For each bedroom you draft after your second. There we go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Cool. Oh, and we need to actually do the security, don't we? Change the parameters. So I noticed that on those emails, once we unlocked the emails from each computer, whoever the security room guy is, his name is a pseudonym, apparently, so it's a fake name. System settings, change settings. Let's go high. And then change offline mode to unlocked. Done. Sweet. So when we get to the higher levels, we should be okay. There is the weights room. Ugh, lose half your steps. It's awful. Does get us a door on the far side, but what good is a door on the far side if you can't walk through it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, Hellhound. I thought you gifted some like just the other day. Did you not? Hello, Sippy. Just in time for that jump scare. Yeah, so. Hello, by the way. Yes, hello. Thank you. You know you shouldn't. I'm not going to start saying, like... Well, yeah, you just know you shouldn't. It's more of a telling off now than anything else. I'm still stuck with this little quandary, though. Yeah. Friend, but that's why it's weird. I don't really expect friends to... I don't expect anyone to, but... Alright, I'm just going to do that, which is going to be awful, but we've made up a lot of footsteps in the past. Plus we can have another look for this bloody lever, and what might, you know... There's got to be something somewhere. Is there like a plank of wood or something? Something out of place. There's apparently a hidden lever to the antechamber in here. Maybe it just has to be powered. Maybe that's it. Sure it does. I've been, let's say, victim to that. I think he got Hob Sparrow for us, actually. Which was the last game we played on here. I don't really want the archive right now. That'd be too much too soon. Oh, wait. No, we don't have the shelter, do we? No. So I went for an archery assessment yesterday, just to see if I'm safe with a bow on set. Which, without, like, I don't often blow my own horn, but I was definitely the best one there. People had clearly lied that they could use a bow. It's quite funny, really. More steps, please. Greenhouse. Don't need that anymore because we've changed all the security measures anyway. Greenhouse is a dead end, but it would have diamonds and stuff. Let's just keep going north. But yeah, there was people doing all sorts of strange archery techniques that I'd only ever seen in complete novices for some reason. Who knew? Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That's nice, but I think I'm going too fast north, but that's fine. Let's just make mistakes. Veranda isn't new, no. It seems to be the east side only, as far as I can tell. I could be wrong. Oh, the locksmith was useful, but it would also make this a dead end, which would be awful. Oh, my phone going off. Sorry. Let's put that down on... let's turn it to silent. Yeah, I forgot the trunk. I'm gonna be wanting keys in a minute. Let's keep going for now. Just remind me that's still there. Oh, we've got lockpicks, haven't we? That's nice. It don't work every time, but it will help a bit. Gym, we've turned off the lights, so that's a good... Oh, the library spawns the wrong direction, so let's do gym. Because it's just there to be a room. Oh, it's got a security door already. At this level. Hmm. Yeah, try and fill out the south a little bit. Considering we were trying to, you know, get some bedrooms out for the experiment, we haven't seen a single one yet. Broken lever. Not much we can make with just a broken lever and a battery pack, I don't think. They do go together. I think that's for the... Yeah. For the jackhammer, I think it was. Oh, come on. There's a bedroom. It gets us some dice, so if we do the library, we'll get the bookshop more likely. Sure, there's still secrets in this house. Oh, come on. Lockpicks are failing me a little bit. Now, there's the library. Cool. So let's try and get the shop. And then we can order the book straight away. Ah, and the bookshop comes straight up. Nice. We don't even have to spend on it. Did we do... We cracked the study safe, didn't we? No, we didn't. Right. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But for now, we need a new book. Oh, I can't bloody afford anything. Oh, we've not done strategy 5. That might give us at least some sort of... We'll take a win where we can. We'll get number 5. Because they might have some specifics of rooms that we need. There we go. Put an order in for that. Does mean that this area now is just heading south. There's the furnace. Maybe we... I could maybe crack the piggy bank for a book. I don't know how much would be in there. Don't think it tells you. It's okay for now, I think. We just ordered a book anyway, so... Do we just try and get an attic with lots of items in? Now let's go. There's too many room options to the south. Oh, spade. Sweet. We were supposed to be doing bedrooms, but bedrooms are usually dead ends, which are really annoying. Dining room will be steps that we need in a minute. Yeah, maybe we stick the nursery in. Just try and get a few. Just head back up north, I guess. Now that I've used all my keys to go south. Let's go back round. The way they made stairs work in this game, you don't just walk up them. It puts you on like a weird, like, track. Like the player model. It's a bit weird. Yeah, let's go this way. There's the pump house. Or the pool, sorry. We get the pool. The furnace. Drawing room. Should have looked the other way first, actually. Let's do the drawing room. Because we know that door is going to be unlocked because it's a keycard door. Whereas this one, we don't. But the lockpicks work. There's the pump room. It's facing the wrong way. I kind of want to still go a bit north. Let's stick the dining room in and hopefully we can get a few more steps in. Where are we? Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to get across this and further north. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as well. Squeeze a few more steps back. Straight line would be nice. Damn it, doesn't get to the foundations. Do I roll the dice? Let's roll the dice. That was poop. It does get us to the foundations, though. We do have a shovel. I think technically we could probably make another jackhammer, but I don't think it's worth the steps going down there. Okay, nice. This should be just unlocked then because of the doohickeys. This has one door for each mechanical room. 1, 2, 2. That's not the end of the world. Does it count the door I'm coming through? One's good enough. 1. Right, dinner's served and we get this. So let's do. We can. I'm going to be start getting too short on keys, so maybe we. But we lose steps doing that as well. Let's do this one. And then we will pop back to get our dinner, because then we can walk further. Don't know if actually we... Oh yeah, we save a few because we have the bedroom in between. Nice. Still haven't seen the trophy room. So that's another reason why I'm getting the drafting book from the library, because it might spill some more secrets about specific rooms and how you get them. Oh, okay. Sweet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you at an angle? How does that work? Why are you in the corner? because it has a lever. Who knew? Yeah, because all the doors would have to be, you know, north, south, east, west. But that one was in the corner. Which means we get the antechamber door. Not that we need a basement key anymore, I don't think. But it's just cool that we got there. Right, I'm trying to get the master bedroom. Oh no, we don't have a magnifying glass, so it doesn't really matter. What am I trying to do? Where's my to-do list gone? Magnifying glass, pick up the letter, read more books, so we're doing that. Hire admin password, empty the res. Yeah, we're really supposed to be doing that, aren't we? Whoops. So we got the pool, we just need the pump room, which I ignored once already. Whoopsie. Ah, the freezer. So there's something about the freezer and how putting the furnace next to it would probably thaw it out. But if we put that there, we can't really get to it, so I'm going to roll the dice. We could just stick the sauna in and go back. Dark room, I suppose. Again, we could go all the way back down to the breaker to turn the lights back on, but it's not the end of the world. We're just trying to spawn rooms now, aren't we? I don't think the pump room is a diamond, so if it's the master bedroom, great. If not, oh, it's the maid's quarters. Oh, which does our experiment, which is nice. Sweet. And then we can redraft the corner bedroom as many times as we need. So let's use that. Conservatory's good. Oh, do we stick the furnace here and hope we get the furnace for off the dark room? But we can't see off the dark room, so that'd be silly. Maybe we just look at the conservatory and I don't know how you doctor like those kind of things to be in the same place. Yeah, the likelihood that we'll draft the right thing from the darkroom, not being able to see it, is mad, so maybe we just do the conservatory. Let's see if there's something we can adjust. Oh, God. Every time. Thank you. You. I mean, I can barely read English names, so. Right. Hello. I'm really enjoying it. It's become quite a project, though. If you want to see how far I am, here's my little conspiracy board of what's going on in my head. We generally still need to look in the reservoir. So lower the water level in the reservoir is kind of what we're after. Yeah. So we have a to-do list of basically empty the res. There's a few other smaller things going on. We need to find a larger admin password. Our timeline is looking pretty healthy right now, but so we get the general gist of what's going on, but unconfirmed everything, should we say. We haven't done many safes. We've only done like Oh, I think we've done 4 saves, so I haven't actually put the letters on here yet. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. At the moment, I'm just sort of playing a day, spawning rooms, seeing what I get kind of thing. Gonna bring halls up a bit. Dark room. Don't think we need that much anymore. I don't know. That's just standard, so that's fine. That's just standard now as well. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about many of these to change the... statues. I think you might be overreaching with what I know. Permanent upgrades, as in the outside areas. I've got these guys. As for sigil statues, I don't know actually what you're referring to. Yeah, if we don't need them, why don't we stick them on rare? It's because I don't know if we're going to need them. That and, like, Darkroom technically does have a lot of doors, so, yeah, we'll make them unusual. And, like, yeah, we now have links to the office, don't we? So, oh, shit, yeah, we could spread coins everywhere as well. Still quite early in the game, then. Am I? Oh my god, I've been at this for, like, well, 36 days is the thing, but we had quite a few duff days as well, so. We'll keep that as unusual because it seems to be a key location. Okay. What day did we reach room 46? We haven't. I've kind of not been chasing the whole room 46 thing because I know if I get there, I think I might lose a bit of interest. So I've been doing all the other mysteries that I can point a finger at first. So yeah, yeah, where are we at? Let's just gain a star, I guess. Actually, we've got 19 gold. Let's put that in and see if we can, like, just buy some keys or something. There is a sledge. Actually, just buy some gems. Sweet. So let's come over to this door. Maybe we can get into the antechamber. I can actually, you know, spend a bit more time looking at the far door. Unless we don't have any keys, in which case we might have a problem. Let's go down to the drawing room, see what we can do down there. How do we get down to the drawing room? Oh, I've got to go right the way around. That's annoying. Who planned this? There must be something to do with all these pictures, surely. Then, when I first discovered the room, I thought that, so... Wait. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. I kind of love and hate this game at the same time. That means the one in the... Oh, God. Okay. So... Okay. Maybe it's... Well, it's 4 digits. We know that much. There's technically 4 walls. This is I was literally just saying about the paintings, wasn't I? So maybe it's maybe the way they're facing. You just noticed in the picture. Oh, you son of a. Oh, God, I hate this game, but I also love it. It's really good. Well done. Like, I usually do, like, a scan around everything. I thought I did when I did the first, like, playthrough. Or, like, first discovery of each room. I did, like, a proper, like, scan. But, clearly, I'm not that thorough. Right. So, my first theory that jumps out at me, that 4 walls, each one has pictures on. Maybe each wall is a digit for this code. I know it's been saying, like, the whole clue thing that's going on says, where is it? You know, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. But it seems that the 8 dates are things that we discover after the fact, once we've cracked the safe. It's not a clue to the actual safe itself, because, you know, the silly business in the office and all that kind of jazz. The date only became valid once we'd actually cracked the code. So we can't just look at the law and go, that's a prominent date, and then put that in. It's the other way around. It reveals a prominent date to us. Son of a... Okay. I do need to have another, just like full on look around each room again. They were dates. Yeah. Is there a note when the Baron got his painting done? Is it signed? Oh, am I missing that? Also, it's a funny looking canvas. Yeah. Technically, it was a time save, so yes, technically it is a date. Right, okay, so... Very odd that a man is looking to the left of the picture. Usually, because we write from right to left. Nope. Left to right. There you go, full dyslexic going on there. It's usually the other, like, that would be more natural. Well, that's what I'm saying. The office one did turn out to be a date, but it wasn't a date that we had to plug in to the safe. It was a date that we discovered after opening the safe. Right. And then obviously the office was also a thing about counting stuff around the room. So, I mean, it's got to be something to do with that, right? How many things are there? There's a man walking, kid running, and a horse and a woman. So are we thinking count each one? Oh no, there's a group of men running as well. That kind of scuppers that idea, doesn't it? Maybe it's all left-facing ones and then on each wall? Well, do you think it's both? So it could be all left-facing is the first 2 digits and all right-facing is the second digit. Or the second 2 digits. Go, Mirror. Or like Hellhound. As long as you don't know yourself, I don't mind you putting in. That's the fun here. That's why I play a stream together. But if you know the answer, don't. You get to just sit there and giggle. Cool. Then what's your take? That's so funny. I've really got to look a bit harder. You see, there you go. Like Becky there. She knows, so she's going to sit and drink her tea. I'm going to have a sip of water while Hellhound puts their thoughts down. but my guess is that the amount of pictures depending on how many feet there are on people. Oh god. They do this line thing, which I don't know if that is a... I mean, that could just mean how many steps. You only chime in when summoned. Yes. Yeah, because Tibbs also knows what's going on. Okay, so let's try this. We got 2 methods, haven't we? Or 3, actually. So, what's hellhounds? Like the horse, 4 who's, 4th digit, and then the amount of horses on the wall. Yes, but then how do you differentiate from... I mean, the 3-man stack is the same picture as the 1-man stack there as well. And surely left and right must come into play as well, because like the same picture is done facing 2 different ways. God, there's so many, like there's so many different ways to read numbers of things. Like, you know, that that whole sort of again, I think we spoke about it before. You know, the sort of like, oh, if you take your birthday, divide it by this, then plus that, and then add your star sign, and then subtract your how many Christmases you've lived for, you then get this number, which is totally irrelevant to anything, but we say, oh my god, amazing. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I mean, that is like the key. So let's just do that. Alright. So, and Tibbs, you be careful. I know you know things. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. 18. So do we just say 1? Then could it be... No, we're not going to get 4 digits out of that, are we? So we could... Hang on, where's my whiteboard? Just so I remember numbers. So, let's call lefts equals 14. Let's try rights, and then maybe we can smash those 2 digits together. So right facing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, 20, sorry. So right facing would be 20. So there should be 34 pictures on the wall, unless I've done this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Wait. But then I counted individuals like that a lot. Ah, come on, brain. These are also different lengths. when it comes to the arrows. Yes, like this, the stride and all that, as far as I can tell. I could technically screenshot it. And then we could shift them all around, but that might take a moment for me to do. And right. I'm going to do this by holding it still so you guys can count with me and you can see what's going on. So let's do, hang on. Let's do left facing images. So that middle one with the 3 guys would be 3 in itself. Yeah. So you guys count your lefts. I'm going to count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. Well, he's 1. So it's 1. Then in this wall. So left facing would be 1, 2. Okay. Then left facing on this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we did just left facing and did it per wall, that would be 1926. But I think that's completely out of the story's range of stuff. But we'll do that first as a process of elimination. $26. No. Okay, cool. Ooh. Right. Left facing in total would be 18. So we can only really use those numbers if we get the right as well to make another 2 digits. So if we go right facing, it is, starting with this wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. And this wall would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. This wall would be right facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So if you did by a wall, it would be 0677, which doesn't make a date. But we'll put it in anyway, just for minds. 0677. Okay. So that added together would be 10. That make 20 right-facing figures. What do you want? You coming here with a post-it note?
Oh,
On which wall? Did I fuck up? On what? Is this on left or right? This one. On which one? Is this left facings? What did I have? Why did I get 2? What? Wait. What? Yeah, because that's our start point, isn't it? 1 on there. 9 on there I had. What did you have? Am I going mad? Are you guys watching me slowly go mad? Okay, so 1, 9. Then you had 5 on here. Why 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I do? I only got 2. Which would have been the horse. I guess the picture of the 3 guy. I don't know. Okay, 5. Let's put that in. That is closer to dates that we know in the 50s. And then, what's that one then? You count. Six? Yeah. So 1956, which it's 1952 and stuff that was thingy, but either way. Wow. I don't trust myself anymore. 1956. No, okay. Wait, so what's the total of that? That would be 10, 11, 21, right? So 21 figures in total. Let's do right. So that was 0, 6. Yeah. 6 right facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then there should be 7 on this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's correct. And then this wall was 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So then that makes 20 overall. So, I mean, 21, 20 or 2021. It's not going to be a date in this story, is it? So, what else were we thinking? There's just too many ways you could read this. Like, even the fact there's 3 people in some pictures and not in others. Like, do we count them as, or is it per picture? Ugh, it's mad. There are 5 motifs. Look at you being fancy. Here's me just saying pictures. There are 5. So, which is annoying, because if there was 4, it would be like a digit per motif.
Maybe it's only the top hat, guys.
I mean, this is the key, I reckon, because that's really prominent. But how can we make 4 digits out of this one guy? How many's out of that guy?
1, 3, 4, 3.
1, 3. Huh? What was it?
1, 3, 4, 3. If you just count the top hat.
Should we do left and right of the top hats? And then if it's single digits, we can put zeros in it. So then that would be months and days. That are more likely. Oh, so like all the left facing gentlemen's and all the right facing gentlemen's. But then again, why is this one so prominent? Does one ignore the horses?
Or do you times the horses by 2 because they have 4 legs?
Yeah, is it by legs? This is really going to bug me. But we know it's here now as well. So we could have a little think. But there hasn't... Well, we know most of the house now. It's only this real secrets that are left. So I think they think the room in itself is going to be fine. As a clue. I mean... Length of step. Yeah, but how do you measure that, though? Is there 4 different lengths of step? But then how do you tell that that's long and then the horse is longer? And then what is it, like 1 digit for each? If you ignore the horse, each person got a different arrow or of step. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a bit strange because... So, wait. Because, like, the lady and the old gentleman, like, how do you decipher between those two? That could just be blown up more than the other guy. There you go, see that one there and that one there. Unless it's the same number, I guess, but then... Gentleman's 1, lady is 2. So don't give me a clue, Becky, but have we been close in any of our ramblings between all of us? Whose theory is the best so far? Although I spouted out quite a few theories straight away, so... But then if it's Hellhound that's got the best theory, that does technically narrow it down. One thing Tip said is closest. Buffering. Okay. Let's have a look at... Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll in chat. Length of steps, maybe since it's humans. Has to be so 4 digits. Maybe only focus on the left-facing pictures. I mean, yeah, that kind of goes with the key here, left-facing pictures. But I think we just focused on them quite a lot. So maybe left-facing pictures. How many of each motif? I said 37 things. Okay. So if we go... Okay, what's there? There's... Top hat guy. There's... The kid. There's old man. There's a woman. Maybe ignore the horses. If there was 4 of them, it would be easy. Not easy. You'd attribute a number to each. But then how do you know what order to put the numbers in? I did ask for vague. That's fair. I'd love to have the eureka moment myself, but I'm also dumb. Left facing. So 1, 2, 3. 4. It says 4 of the top hat guy facing left. Well, did I count him? Damn it. 1, 2, 3. 4. I did count him. Okay. And then the kid, there is left-facing kids. Not many, it seems. 1. Just 1. Left-facing old man. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 8 left-facing old men. Then there's Womans facing left. 1. 2. And we'll put horses down just in case. Although all the horses. 1. 2. None of those numbers really look like dates either. And then how would you know what order to put it in? Yes, it'll give you 4 numbers out of generating this, but then how do you know what order? Apart from slapping it in the thing so many times. Dear. So at the moment that gives us 4, 1, 8, 2. I don't really want to do every combination of that. Was it 4, 1, 8, 2? Then it would be 1. Yeah, because that would go on forever. 1, 2, 8, 4. Then it'd be 8, 2. Yeah, it's too many combinations to do it that way. Dear. Did you work this one out yourself, Becky? Not that I'm using you as a marker of intelligence, but I just know that you're prone to looking things up. Yeah, surely if it's a date that matters in this story, which a lot of them are, the story runs from 1915, technically, to 1993. So it's going to be a 1. But then it doesn't need to be, because it could be day and... So if it's day and month, or month and date, which is also going to throw us because it's American usually. Date and month. Sorry. Month and then date. This one had you in your heads in the hand for 2 days. Yeah, yeah. So the office was 0303, as in the 3rd of March. So the first digit could still be 0. I don't think it'll be a year, because like all the other things have been other things. Do we count the leggies? I did brute force it. It's just because there's a lot of factors. There's left facing, there's right facing, there's 5 motifs, there's pictures with 3 things in, there's different stride lengths. I think we've kind of overwhelmed ourselves with the amount of possibilities there could be. It must be simpler. And we assume that this first one is the key. So I do think like the whole left facing thing is key. Or maybe it is 1 left facing and 2 right facing. Oof, okay. We did do left facing and right facing in total, and we did the amount of figures. Ah, dear, okay. There was 21 left-facing figures and 20 right-facing figures. I think I fried in my brain already. Yeah. Just draft a room to the south, because that I know I want that to be a dead end, so. Wine says pretty good. For a dead end. But we can redraw. We also do need keys. I'm gonna do this because it also, like, the wine cellar also looks like it could, you could pull a bottle or something and then like something will happen with this coat of arms. Time to scan properly again. Don't mind me. You guys keep thinking. I'll be with you in a second. There's another safe in here, and we've just joined the two rooms together, and we're not going to get out of here, and we have to start counting bottle caps and things like that. I will go a bit mad. Who keeps an empty bottle in the wine rack? At least we know most of the clues are kind of head height, because that awkward middle ground, like here, because we can't crouch or anything. Oh, a map. Sweet. Wait, you for? Have we been there yet? Not quite, I don't think. I think it's one of these two. But then I don't think there's a clue for this, whereas there's a clue in the picture for another interactable object. Does still make me confused about the weight room, and then was there like one brick that I'm missing or something? A message in a ball? No. So I know it's riveting gameplay at the minute. Okay. Pretty happy with that. There's a few bits in here. No. Oh, you think there's a secret in there as well? Yeah, there's too many like pattern and, you know, floors and the wall bits and the everything and the nicely lit coat of arms, which I believe is the coat of arms of the other family, is it not? Oh no. Yes, it's the Espen. Oh, it's a mix, I think. You don't trust any room. Well, I don't anymore. Can't believe I missed that. Go on then. Small, very, very vague clue. Mainly just because I want people to still be interested in what's going on rather than see me staring at pictures. Drawing room. That is vague. Are some of these not drawings? Hey, has been trying to be her best to be vague but helpful. Yeah. No, that's fair. I'd rather go at this pace and, you know, maybe a collection of that vague will help. Drawing room. There. just check my treasure map again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's next door. Sweet. Guest bedroom, aquarium. Yeah, got some steps and a successful experiment. Key would have been nicer. Fish. Okay, we'll keep thinking. Oh yeah. Treasure map. This tiny kid who can't step over a penny is now digging through concrete. I need a drink. Coffers! Cool. Does not help us right now. Unless we get a locksmith, in which case we'll be great. Don't want to stare at that room too much right now. Let's keep going. We can... Let's do the break room. They'll get us keys, and then we can go up to Mechanoramus, or whatever it's called. Buy a book. Oh yeah, we could buy a book. Another book. We'll leave this here so we can check out in it later. This also, this changed because of the upgrade, which freaked me out. But then I noticed, now like I'm gonna look in every room for everything, but surely it needs a clue to be. What are you up to now? Give me a safe. Alright, let's do some maths. Hooray. 1. 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Minus 5 is 20. Then, wait, why is this 18? Why is this squared on the minus now? How's that work? Oh, wait, what? How does one do a squared number on minusing? Am I being dumb? Wait. It's basic. Well, it's maths, guys. I would appreciate a hand here. I don't quite. I thought you can. So a squared number is something you times by itself, right? But then. To wait, why would it be plus 16 though? Because it's not. Why would it be plus 16? Because wouldn't it be blue here if it was plus 16? It's minus 16. Oh, right. You think the squared is square it after that command. I get you. So 2, 4, 6, 8, you reckon? That was wrong. Yeah, because that's 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, minus 5 is 20. Then it would be 18. Minus 16 is 2. I don't quite get the order of play here. Um, 16 is 2. You can get smaller than that. So you have to do an answer between 1 and 20 on this board. So try putting in 14. Nope. Okay. Did you do 4 last time? We did 8. What's the opposite of square? I don't know. Circle? I don't know. Why would it be 4? It was 4. So what was that you just did? What's the process? It's 20 minus 8. Wait. The exact thing you said. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I know what I did wrong there. So, what is it? It's 20 minus 18 is 2, and then 2 2s are 4. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I get you now. Don't know why it colours it. That's not what we want. Don't know why I coloured it green, though. Right, let's go back to the drawing room. Don't fall down the hole. Okay. We're in the drawing room, where you draw things for fun. That is a clue for the thing we need, according to Becky. So left-facing drawings. We do technically have a chapel today. So... Oh, what, the frames, you reckon? You reckon the frames has something to do with it? How many different types of frame are there? There's this squiggly one. There's this, like, flooring looking one. There's this scratchy one. And then there's more... Yeah, but then there's that one as well. Like wood grain. I don't think it's the frames. There's too many variations. I mean, we could break Miss Piggy and have a book shopping spree. Because, yeah, we only have to buy them, don't we? So, hello? I would like help, please. Oh, dear. Yeah, I suppose we only really need money for books at the minute, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to break the old piggy bank. Alright, I'm going to have to leave this for now. Just because I don't want to spend all day in here. But now that's in my brain, I can think about it. When I'm making the conspiracies board, or updating it this evening, I can, or tomorrow morning, I can figure out more. Where are we going? We're going to the Mechanicus, whatever it was. Or should we go to the bookshop? That's quite a long way. Let's go to the bookshop. Chapel's all the way down there, annoyingly. But that would be a good thing to do. How many steps we got? We got 30. So straight down to Nook, round. We've already bought one book, to be fair. Nah, let's go. Let's go. We can do this. Round the Nook. We have another little look round the weights room again, because if it was just an interactable object like that to find a safe or a lever, while we're here, oop, what did I type? Have I just started spelling it incorrectly all of a sudden? Ah, it's an A. For some reason I'm putting 2 O's. Do we go remote terminal access? View terminals. Office. Why are you offline? Why won't you let me turn you on? I was going to try and spread some more, spread more coins around. Alright, you. There's literally just like a little thing I'm not clicking somewhere. Not that I'm really chasing the levers, because we know we need the north lever as well. All these rooms with brick in. I mean, that looks pretty dodgy. Like, you see the sort of paler bricks. I like punched a punch bag into it or something. That and the fact that it's a little alcove like that means there's space to hide something in it. And the fact that you can move and get to it as well. I know your game. I just don't know how you get in. I'm watching you. Where are we going? Chapel. Hopefully we get a good amount. I can't remember The chapel's conference garnet with this sacred duty to keeping accumulated chapel offerings. Are we going to need this later on? Are we going to need a crazy amount of money? I mean, we're lucky to have the coffers this time. Because he's not going to come back, is our little piggy friend. So all the coins that we do from now on will be lost. Should be able to buy every book. Are books that worth it? I mean, they're good for the story and so on. Alright. The keeper of the... can only be broken once. You are sure you want to break him? Yes, break him. Farewell. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we haven't actually drafted a room here either. Let's grab some keys and things, I guess. Sweet. Okay. Let's head back to the bookshop, which is up to Jim. Nope. Yeah, up around to... ooh, way and then south. Farewell. Jim. Hello, many books, please. A new clue sounds like it. I mean, should we just go for the too expensive ones since we got exactly 100 coins? I think so. Because it's more likely to be able to do that at some point. A new clue would be interesting. And the history first edition. We already have the old edition, or the newer edition, which has been censored. Now, is there anything in here? Oh, God. It's got me all paranoid now. Probably is, but... okay. Right. We've got 3 keys. We don't have the greatest amount of steps. Let's go back up to the mechanical, whatever it is, mechanicarium. Which is this way. Oh, do I dare open you? Got 8 diamonds. But if it's the one with 3 keys in, that'd be great. Fair enough. I still think this clock's up to something as well. Don't trust any rooms anymore. Where are we going? Up. Locker room spreads keys everywhere. Right after we walked all around the house. Son of a bitch. Well, let's do you, just because you give us more options. We should be in keycard kept territory anyway. Oh, a single dirt patch. Furnace. Oh, the pump room, that's kind of what we were after. I can't remember where we left the pump room. It might be where we wanted it to be, but I can't remember. Oh, it is. It is where I thought it could be. Well, hopefully we could spawn the power room off this. The boiler. That'd be amazing. Well, that's not amazing. Yeah, because that's as best we can get the reservoir for now. I just wanted this thing to come into play and just get the rest of it. Damn it. Well, we can't get to the antechamber this time. So we may as well just get a star for our efforts. Damn it, we were quite healthy on keys and everything. Oh, it's a good day. Stars! Can do it. It's a good day. So that cuts us off everywhere. So we've only got what we've got to play with. Only got 13 steps. Don't know if my brain can help. Can continue looking at the drawing room. That's fine. Is there another hint in the drawing? It didn't look like it. I popped down there because I kind of want to end the day in the break room anyway, because that'll give us a key card next time. Which is... Am I going to make it to there? Oh wait, got 2 more steps there. I'm definitely going to make it to the break room, am I? 7 steps. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. Is there another clue in the painting? Not really. How does the drawing room help? Left facing and legs. So do we do the amount of left facing legs rather than the left facing people? Because that's probably the only reason you would stick a horse in here. We've done left facing... object, should we say? But then it's more I can't figure out how we would discern. Sorry, little midge in my face. Which number would be what? If you get what I mean. No clue. Brain fried. The fact that there's 5 motifs ruins it, because then it could be like 1 for each thing. The fact there isn't even a starting number like there was on the office one. Go on, Becky, give us another really vague clue, and maybe compiling the vague clues together might give us our own eureka moment. Why does the... Maybe expand upon why the drawing room would help or something. I don't know. Because at the moment, I just don't know. Even if this guy at the front is a key to the clue, because he's kind of front and center, I don't get how you would be able to discern what number order it comes in. Drawings have been important for another reason. That's this whole thing. Rhymes? I don't know. I mean, if we count small gates, I don't know if I'm pushing. I'm really pushing it now. But gates is also a word for like your gait of walking as well. So if we count small gates, but then why are you the clue if you've got a large gate? Because then a small gate would be considered like the old man. Drawing. We count small gates. Yes, she does. That's, and again, another annoying thing. But I don't know how we're going to make a 4-digit code out of these. Because like the reference to these things are the fact that there's 2 pictures, so you can compare them against. The reference for this... Man, woman, boy, old horse. But what's deciding that order for you? That's the thing. Oh dear. I'm gonna call it a day for the in-game day. And we'll keep thinking. I don't want to spend all day in that room. You think it would be 1 number for each wall. But the drawing room comes up quite often, so that's fine. We'll keep thinking. I don't think there's anything else I can do with my day here. No. No. All today. But we managed to raise our allowance a little bit. Oh, no, we didn't. We were getting keys for that time, that experiment. Right, so if the res is where we think it is, or like at its lowest, I might go and investigate. I don't know the quickest way to investigate is. Foundations is a way to get down there. Fountains no longer is. I can't remember if... Well, I don't know if that door down the bottom... You know what? Let's just do it. Go look. We'll go choose a room and then we'll go look. We spent a lot of money last time, so let's give the shrine a go. I don't know how many blessings it has and what you can get from them, so let's go 10. That sounds like a... Ooh, there's a different one. The blessing of... After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks contained... Wait. 5 different ranks contained red rooms... Oh, gain 5 diamonds. So we've got to do a red room on each rank rather than... Yeah, okay, cool. I get that. We just need to figure out a way to reliably get the furnace and the freezer. We don't see the freezer often at all, to be honest. Oh, we can send a wish in. Yeah. We still need to know what that is as well. Just trying to see if that door stays open or not from before. Ooh. Which was here? Nope, next one along. Ah, it does. This is definitely a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, this says this. Right, yes, I get where we are now. Then it was this mine? Gonna need to get lower still, aren't we? I don't... We'd have to come out that side, which would have to be in the foundations, question mark? It's funny, because that's going to be full of water. That's the fountain. I'm just trying to get my bearings, because I keep sort of forgetting there's a slightly inner tunnel, which is this one, and then the outer one. We can't get over there. So yeah, the reliable way to get over there is the foundations and the basement, right? So, despite the fact that we can kind of see that we need to get the rest of the water out, I still want a closer look. So let's just try and get to the foundations today and maybe try and get our book from the library. So Becky, when you got the answer to this thing? Was it dumb? Did you think, oh, actually, no, that all makes sense? Or did you think, oh, it's dumb? Okay. I wasn't particularly pleased with the office one. Once you told me what it was supposed to be. Okay, starting off with 57 footsteps is probably not as good as we should do to try and get to the foundations, but... Don't know why I stepped into the room. Could see there was no item there. Both, okay. Oh, library. Let's grab our book, I suppose. See if there's anything useful. As I think it's the last mention of a drafting book. Drafting strategy. Right. The dead end is any room that lacks another exit, blah blah blah, I want to avoid. There's an undesirable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house. They limit your availability paths, growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring factors. Every house needs some dead ends. Each dead end room of an architect drafts removes that from the floor plan. Yeah, so it's picking and choosing when you want your dead ends. Like, you can't completely ignore them, otherwise you've got a list of dead ends. It's like playing cards. So, okay, I kind of knew that. Grave mistake. As foreboding as the black bordered floor plan, the tomb may stand out as one of the most straightforward strategies considered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 pounds into grounds and consider the outer rooms as such that it can be drafted as very smart at the start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether the strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is blah 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 blah. I'll read probably a bit more carefully after the stream. I'm just trying to see if there's any obvious things, like the freezer only comes up if you do this. Okay, so classrooms, outer rooms of note. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but certainly it wasn't a joke. The former groundskeeper Denny, who made his home while employed, we know about him. Okay, shrines and blessings. That is useful. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger the current experiment. Blessing the barrier. Okay. Had 8 courtyards today's shuffle. Okay. Didn't tell you the price of those blessings, but top 5 dead ends. The attic. Study. The most powerful room for experienced architects who no longer have difficulty accumulating gems to solving chess. Okay. Can you beat his record? Drafted 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold. Oh, it's a trophy. Right, I've not seen much about trophies. You want to know if that ad is real? A dead end run. It's quite a lot. How many? There's 45. Sounds like it's doable. But you'd have to be a bit of luck with the draw, wouldn't it? The drafting studio. Sweet. I wanted to see that. I thought the drafting studio had to be by the wall, or by the edge, because of this big glass area, but... New floor plans. Ah, the clock tower has been mentioned. Hee. Whenever you draw a dovecot while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Okay. Tomorrow you will start one key for each time room you drafted today. That is pretty good. Also, there's been some story mentioned in the clock tower, so I might have to go and look. You are more likely to draw unusual or rare rooms while drafting. Both. I mean, they're all pretty... We'll go clock tower because I'm getting annoyed with keys, and it does mention it in the story. So we will do this. Hopefully we'll just aim to get the drafting room more often. Oh, and then we can look at today's hall plan so we can see exactly where the doors are for later. So actually both of them are normal. So yeah, there's the middle door for both. And then the two ends have may have items in. Okay. Ooh. Where are we trying to get to? The foundations, aren't we? Might already be heading up north a bit too fast. Got no keys. I should have a key card. Yes. We do. See what the observatory gives us. Diamonds, keys, nice. Sweet. Oh, we could do the red room thing as well. Get some diamonds for later. Alright, logic puzzle. Okay, we have this box. The box next to this box is false. The box next to this box is true. The box next to this box contains gems. So now it's becoming sort of second hand. Wait. The box next to this box contains gems, which could be that one. A box next to this box is true. A box next to this box is false. So these two are contradicting each other. No, they're not, because this one could be talking about that one. Box next to this box is true. Box next to this box contains gems. So you're saying it is white. Box next to this box is true. This box next to this box is false. So if that's true, you're false. Box next to this box is true. You say blue, Hellhound? How sure are you? I'm going to trust you, because I can't be able to think about it. We've done a lot of these now. What does black say? Black says, the box next to this box contains gems. So that would have to be white if it's referring to. A box next to this box is true. So that's saying one of these could be true. This one says, the box next to this box is false. So he's saying that the white box is false. You say white. The box next to this box is true. Box next to box contains gems. So you believe black is true. It's going now. Sweet. Yeah, my brain's really checked out of those now. Now we've done so many of them. Do. Okay, let's head back up. To the den. Got 10 diamonds. How did we manage that? Because we're awesome. Farewell, piggy bank. The laboratory. Ugh. Right. Oh. See if we can get up to the foundations. Found a broken handle. Love that for us, but we're going to try and get north. Ah. Cool, that gets us to the foundations, which was our goal. Right, this may not yield any results, but I kind of just wanted to see down the steps of the res. Which is here. Nope, which is here. Just to get a better idea what's going on. And if it's really necessary to empty it all. Oh, it's loads of chests. Yeah, we can't wade. So yeah, we do need to empty it all. So I assume... I don't quite understand how you use the boat as well. Because like our little dandy legs won't let us fall into places. So, yeah, they all seem to have like an icon on each chest, and there's a few different colours. I also want to get down that tunnel at some point as well. But again, I don't know quite how you would swim down there with the boat. Or, sorry, sail down there with the boat. If you can't get into the boat unless it's level with that dock up there. So that means we definitely need the power room to the pump room. We don't definitely need. That's the only thing I can see that could do that. I don't know where we could, where else we could put the water. Let's have a look in here again while we're here. Because I think we exhausted everything here. Slurp it up. I do need to drink more water, but I assume somehow we need to sort of set this in the right place for later and then come back to it, but can we get this to a place where we can reach it? Where did that one go again? Because I know technically we could probably come from outside. Because that one doesn't have any controls on it. But I can't remember all. I'm actually really hungry now. But I'm also intrigued. That was the one that went to the fake. It has a fake back to it, wasn't it? Let's try and get to it, just so I can have a second look. Because if we can get to that from a different... Oh, that just changes that. And that was the full map that we know of. There's still a bit of map missing from like the pieces that I found. How did I do this last time? Maybe I did it with the other cog. Then I'd have to lift the other cog. But then how do you lift the other cog unless you're here? What did I do? These both turn it, so I must have changed something. Yeah, run around the minecart way. Yeah, the trouble is the minecart from this side can't be... Oh, yes, that's what it was. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh yeah, that's where this... Ah, right, yeah, that was that door. Which was around here. Right, I get you, I get you. Yes, okay. I don't trust any room that I've been to now. Yeah, so that goes to that side and it goes to just these two, isn't it? Yeah. All right, yeah. So that one would be to the over to the scary area. Why did we not do that last time? Was I being dumb then as well? This one. Yeah, that gets us over to the cool area. Why did I not do that last time? Okay, we'll play with that again later. The underpass. Well, does this come out with the... Oh, there's no lock on there. Someone down here. Maybe this is why everyone keeps asking me, oh, are you at room 46 yet? I'm like, oh, I didn't think you could probably get there yet, right? Right? Fuck's sake. Ooh. Turns out I was just dumb because I just didn't do another option in the thing. Ooh. Can't believe I was that dumb. The fact that we've been playing with that cogwheel before and I just didn't, you know, we did one version of the clue, but obviously it had layers to it. And I was like, oh, wait, if I went back on myself, then I'd be able to do the thing. What are all these doors, though? They're fake, that's what they are. Okay, well, I don't know if that will stay like that. Most things down here do stay, so hopefully that's the case. Let's see if we can get to the thing. I hope it doesn't stop me from trying to do more. I hope the motivation doesn't just die after this. Which I fear it might. But does this get me to... Oh no. Let's walk around. Then we're going back up to the foundations, and we've got 46 steps to try and get the antechamber and open it. I still think there's a piece of the wall over there we can blow up as well, so... And we've got open safes still, so... Okay. So, what's the quickest way to open the other doors? Now, how does the secret passage work if you're... In the cloister would be good, because then we've got options to get round. If, depending what we find. Yeah, because then I can get to left and right as well. Unless the secret passage just let me straight in somehow. Oh, Jesus. Feel like we're going to need keys, aren't we? So if we do that and start drafting... No, not that one. That one. Start drafting on the left-hand side, west wing. We'll lose a few steps, but we'll make sure we keep keys going. Might come back and bite me in the arse. Ooh. Bloody watering can. Yeah. Where was the central southern lock again? Greenhouse. But the greenhouse one was broken, so Great Hall and Secret Garden. So we kind of need the Great Hall, don't we? That would have been annoying. We should... The ballroom's definitely got secrets as well, I bet. Don't want to go through the ballroom. I'm going to spawn it so we can get to the other side. I can't remember what other levers are around that we know about. Yeah, we don't want to go in there right now. Just because it'll reset our diamonds to 2 rather than 6. You're locked. Go south for the foundations. Do we have a spade? No. We do secret passage, we might be able to get thingy, right? Keys. Dining room's our last chance. Or anything interesting. Iron hallway. Nice. It gives us a key, but that's not... We didn't have to trust that key to do a good job. There's a battery. Right, so if we go open up the left side of the cloister... Cloister? Yeah. And just hope. There's a lot of security doors. Let's get cut our stuff in half, but... Secret garden. We're not just... We still need to find... Do we have a secret garden key? No, because we said use special keys, and we don't have a special key, do we? Yeah, now a new room comes up, but also I don't think we're going to find the secret garden, because we've got to get the key first. Let's go quarry yard. Getting further and further away. But, like, it doesn't matter too much. I assume... Oh, the attic does have lots of stuff. Could technically maybe buy keys. Let's go attic. With 8 things, there must be... A compass. Kind of helps. There's a key. We still need, like, a lever. We need something to open. That does... Gamble for some keys. There's keys in the garage. But at this point, we just can't get to the secret garden or the foyer. Oh yeah, I forgot we're in the West Ring now, so we're losing steps, but we're gaining keys. Oh, conservatory has a... Hello. Ah. Locksmith. Let's make you a bit more... I don't use you that much, but we do technically have a lot big allowance now, so make you a bit more regular, but not entirely. The mailroom, I've not been that fussed about, so we'll keep it at unusual. And you, I quite like you, so we'll make you a standard. Actually, we'll make you common. Yeah, go on. Okay. Still don't have a chance to get a secret garden key. Do I step in here? Oh, there's something in here, apparently. Damn it. Why can't you be a key? Okay. Hi, while we have a key. Oop. Might help, might not. Right, so we have the options. We just need to spawn the foyer, really, and get a central lever open. Is it a central lever for the foyer? Hang on. I can't remember. Where are we? Can't remember where all the levers are. Oh, the Great Hall. Oh, back. The Great Hall to the right. I thought it did the centre. Wasn't there something else about the greenhouse having a backup somewhere else? Where was it? I can't remember where all the levers are. All these notes and I can't remember. Greenhouse had one, and then Seven Door Hall had one, yeah. Yeah, they are, but I thought we found a replacement, or a note talking about the replacement for the greenhouse. Like, there's one over here that if you need it. Something like that. Because we got... I don't think we're going to find a secret garden key in 18 steps. As much as that would be Perfect. Now that the drawing room's back. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? But yeah, we've got to find it first. Yeah, we're losing steps drafting down this side. God, oh, hello. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, we've got like 6 steps now. Oh. I don't think we're getting there this time. That's fine. That's 16, isn't it? 20 minus 18 is 2. 2, 4. 12 minus 11 is 1. Times by 4 is 4. 16. Sweet. Now we're flush with keys, but not the no, bollocks. Not the, what's it called? Thing. Secret garden key. Bit annoying that they put the vault and the commissary in the same place. In the same spawn. So what we could do is spawn this, then run over to the ballroom. See what we can do. Oh. There's no point buying gems because the ballroom will reset our gems to 2. Let's grab the magnifying glass just in case, but no shovel. But we're running out of steps now, so in fact we've got what, 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, okay. Right the way across here. Into the ballroom. There must be something in this room. It's far too fancy. But again, there's not many places to hide anything because all the walls are pushed to the edge. I'm more suspicious of rooms that have, like, you know, areas cut off. So there could technically be something there. Is there anything in this picture? Ooh, got the magnifying glass as well. Guess we'll make use of it. Weird how the signature floats on the image. Nothing that one can see. Yeah, I'm going to the piano. Like, we've been in here. I've clicked a lot of things, but... we've done these before, so we know what they're about. Can't flip up the lid of the piano or something like that. Chairs, chairs. Lounge, lounge. Okay, I think we just need a new day, to be honest, but... if we get to the master bedroom... well, let's just do the clock tower and see a new room. And we'll try and get to the antechamber next time. Because now we know that that's a goal since we've opened the door. But this is new. So there was something in the emails about the Baron wanting post-it notes in the tower. That's when we saw it mentioned. That's why it intrigued me. Then it's a clock tower. It's very cool. We've had a music change. Cool. Does it do anything interesting, though? A step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. Oh look, you can sort of see like the building. I wonder if that changes depending on how much of the house you've made. It's got a castle piece in here. Well, there's a desk over there with some bits and pieces on it. Ooh, interesting, okay. So there's a little swan. An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when you when entering rooms, when opening doors, or when drafting. For the next minute, I've only got 1 step left. Well, can't do anything with that. So, what is that though? That looks like one of the seals, like the sort of royal sigil things. Southward I see a swan. Ashes like... wait. Ascend? Nope. Like sands. And the shore. Carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark and the days coming forth. Okay. I thought there'd be more answers and not more questions. Silly me, though. Yeah, I like how it gives you a minute and then it takes like a good few seconds to get down from here. I feel like there must be more going on in this room. But yeah, that calls it for the day. As we got a little tired, ran out of the steps. Answers are hidden safely in riddles. Right. I guess I'll go for another day. Basically see if that clock or the room 46 door is still open or not. I don't think I have to do it every time. I really thought that other book would give us a clue on trying to get like particular rooms side by side. Like trying to get the furnace and the freezer together would be nice. What do we want from this? I mean, I'm not actually that fussed about getting the classrooms all the way up to grade 8. It will happen. We get just sheltered from red rooms, I guess. Especially if we're trying to get a red room. I still don't know why we're talking about radiation on here. Why is there a radiation monitor? Oh, why did I just spread gold? That was dumb because we don't have any rooms for it to spread in. Oh well. I do have 2 rooms. There better be golden here. Yay! Okay. That was a bit dumb. Right, let's try and get to the antechamber. So to do that, we're going to need stuff and things. So we'll save the straight rooms for later. Go wiggly windy with the sweet tweet. Okay, if we do hallway and shove something dead end like in this corner, like breaker box. We'll also turn off the power to the thingy system and the gym so it doesn't cause any issues. Then do we want to try and fill out the bottom first? I think we do. Yeah. Need more stuff. Conference room is quite good early on, because then anything that we spread will end up there. Dead end corner room. Like a storeroom. Good for us. Passageway quite early. Could get 8 items for 3 diamonds. That could make or break us. I think we'll roll the dice on that, and we will see what we get. Hopefully we get a diamond or 2 back. No. Battery. Diamond. Magnifying glass. Key. Oh, secret garden key. That definitely helps us get where we need to go. Sledgehammer. Who needs keys when you got a sledge? Ooh. Sweet, okay. Cool. That might help. Well, I mean, it will help because we've got the secret garden key now. So we can at least get one of the antechambers open, which I think is the left-hand side. Sweet, okay. I swear when you got the metal detector, you do find more items, but they're the kind of items that I tend to look for anyway. I don't think I'm just not seeing them. Locksmith is good. Boudoir is good for rolling dice as well. Because we get a diamond the same as the den anyway. We've got 5 keys. We're fairly healthy. So I think boudoir. Just to get the dice. Because... Get you. Bit of a... Because that was a blocked door, wasn't it? But that's fine. Playing with fire here. We only have one way to go, so... Here we are, back in the drawing room again. You're playing with fire. Got lots of keys. We could do the break room just because it'll get us more keys. Or we could try and get a different... Let's get the commissary and try and get more items. Well, the den gives us more options, so that make me feel better at least. Cool. Really want to re-roll floor pans now. Not quite as needed. Same here, so what we'll do is do the chapel. The gym is turned off, so that's not a bad thing now. The mirror room is weird, so I don't really want to have to deal with it while we're trying to do this. So we'll do gym. Hopefully the far door is locked so we can do... Yeah. We can do secret garden. Nope. So a quick bit more maths before we move on. So far, so good. Oh, God. Screw this, getting calculator out. I've been quite proud of myself doing these fairly normally, but So 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 times 10 is 80. 80 times 1 is 80. Divided by 8 is 10. That's a very long-winded way to go about it. 1 squared is 1, I guess. Times by 18 is 18. Minus 9 is 9. No, I got that wrong. What was this again? 10 minus 2, 10, 9, 8. Oh, this was the 8, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Come on, brain. I think I've been playing too long. It was 10, wasn't it? And then this one was 1. It's 1 times 18. Wait. 1 squared is 1, I assume. Times 18 is 18. Oh, divided by 9. Not minus. Is 2. Then 4, 5, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 minus 1 is 21 minus... Wait, 21 minus 17. It's 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. Thank you. So key, useful. Right. Straight into the parlor as well. Jesus. No, we'll do security. Because we've already turned the keys, the security keys off. So if we just change this to high as well. Sweet. Okay. We could try and just make a dash north. I do need to try and spawn the garden, so... There we go, secret garden. Get that done now. Pull the lever. Ah, shit, the door's shut. So does that mean I have to go to the basement to do that? Okay, so I need to get through the foundations as well as do all this rubbish. Okay. I thought it stayed. That's okay. We're doing okay. Let's go up this way. You need a right turn anyway, so let's get a star. And hopefully get some good boons from it. We'll cut straight through the foundations. And out the other side. Just made dead end rooms more common today. Well, poop. That was a pain. Oh. Okay. Watch all the dead end rooms. Look at all that. Okay. Come on. Calm down. I just need to get to the foundations. Please. No, you bastards. We were doing so well. Alright. Logic puzzle. The gems are in the only box that with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box that has a false statement. So they're both lying because they're cancelling each other out, right? Yeah. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. So yeah, they cancel each other out because they're... One of the other boxes is true. So you would have to be the true statement because one of... No. Gems are in the only box that has... Did you hear it? So, the gems are in the only box with a true statement. Then this one says, the gems are in the only box with a false statement. And then this one says, one of the other boxes is true.
That must be true. Because if that said one of the other boxes is true, and it was... Wait, look at it again.
The gems are in the box with a true statement. The gems are in the box with a false statement. One of the other boxes is true.
So yeah, if that said one of the other boxes is true, and it was a lie, it would mean that neither of the other boxes are true, but that can't be it, because then that would mean that all three are lies.
Mm-hmm.
So that one is true, but how do we decide which of those two is true? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the gems are in the only box with the true statement.
The gems are in the only box with a false statement.
So if that, so we know the middle one is probably true. The gems are in the only box with a
Yeah, you can. For these logic puzzles, anyone can just throw in. I don't really care about them anymore. We've done too many of them now.
That must be false, because then if that was true, then there's two boxes with true statements. So that's false. So this one...
Tip says black as well, so...
This one is...
Agree.
No.
What?
The gems are in the only box with the false statement. I think the false statement is blue.
So you think that box is true, so saying that they're in the blue box?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that what you came up with, Tip? Are you saying they're in the black box, or are you saying the black box is true? No.
Yeah, because true, false.
Yeah.
And if you know that and you read them...
I still say they're in the black. Well, now you've put me in an awkward position. Because my partner says blue, and you you say black.
Just to go with you.
Oh, it's only gut feeling. Okay, well, yeah. In that case, I'm going to go with blue.
Watch me be wrong. This is gonna be so funny if I'm wrong.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
cool. Your partner is within hitting range. I assume you mean her hitting me. It's not as funny the other way around. Right. Right, we need to get to that side. And we've got more dead ends than we know what to do with, so hang on. Yeah. Ow! Becky. Fine.
What did she do?
He wants wisdom. Give me a second.
Okay, good luck.
Okay. I'm sure I wrote one down I saw recently. Yes, please. Oh, come off it. you guys. So it's not so much wisdom, I guess, but it's a rule I sort of heard about in the US Marines, apparently, where leaders eat last. So they literally get in line for food and they will argue who's been there longer, who's been there shorter. So the least, the lower you are in the pecking order, the more you eat first. And it's supposed to make sure that you're like looking after your guys, and it breeds an air of nurture rather than superiority. And I just thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's that. As for dad jokes, I'm running dry, guys. I found a wooden shoe in my toilet. It was clogged. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's a Holdfast one, but not all of you see Holdfast, so. Hydrate more? Okay. Yeah. Right. Let's use a key. God, this is killing me, man. Dinner's not even served as well. Going back down. Going south. We were one away from greatness as well. Come on, aquarium, save us. Okay. Where's this going out to? Okay. Okay, workshop's not the end of the world. We can work with that. We have a load of stuff as well, so we should be able to make something, right? Oh, a purse. What's that make? A power hammer. What does that make, though? What do you do as a power hammer? A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Right, that's big. If we get the weights room, I know what I'm aiming at, and we're trying to get down to the basement as well, where there's another place. God, don't be a dead end now. It's really, really getting on my nerves. We're going to have to go all the way around to the den. Let's see what we can scout. Are you a weak wall? Damn it. It's keys. Shovel's pretty good. Keys and gems, I guess. I'm scared of keys, so just go buy all these guys out. We're trying to get places, so we may as well get a salt shaker since just in case. Right, so we're gonna have to go all the way around to the den, which isn't too bad. It's just up there and then straight line. But we've got a date with the weights room, and we've got a date with... Oh, actually, we can just go straight down. Ah, nice. Sweet. Got a date with the weights room, and we've got a date with that basement wall. Alright, Den. Do your stuff. Son of a bitch. Ah! Why did I... We were doing so well. We got so much stuff. At least we could pick up our... Or order a new book, I suppose. Or we can see what that letter is, actually. Let's do that. Just because I'm... Hello? Isn't there usually a table in the middle? I thought it said there would be a letter delivered. Well, there is. Ah, Randolph Moore. You are... Who are you? You are... the systems admin. From the lead lab tech. So you're the lead lab guy. Okay. My name is Randolph Moore. I am the lead... Oh. Yeah, exactly what I just said. And I worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate. As it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to terminal networks have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best luck with the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips. Randolph. Okay. That's not the end of the world. That is the one we've read from our father, dearest. Okay. Cool. Letters aren't too bad. They might have something hidden in. Oh, wait. Are we... Well, that's no good, is it? We're going to get a load of coffers now, aren't we? And not be able to do anything with them. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So, we definitely can't go anywhere. We were foiled by the stars. Can't do it. Not today. We can't do anything with the shrine. We don't have... we do have a break room. Let's go to the break room and we'll start a new day, because I have a new lease of life in this game now that we are getting somewhere. So yeah, we'll end the day in here. Annoying as that is. I think I've only got one more day in me, though. For this stream. I didn't realise we've been going for so long. But I don't want this game to be over. I'm not just wishing it away, but we have spent quite a lot of time on it now. Not that I know what we'll play after this, but... Okay. Allowance is still 22. Pop outside. We must complete the drawing room at some point. Yes. We'll do items for now. The metal taker is not as helpful. That is. Because I hate the guilt of using a key on a chest and then realizing we need keys later. Next time we get to the drawing room, we'll ask Becky for an even more vague clue. We'll start with the parlour. Yeah, you. I see you. I don't... Hello? Oh. Didn't realise how you got so much time to watch. Watch me do this. Surely you're not bored by now. Oh god, another logic thing. This box is blue. Yes, that is true. The gems are in the true box. Okay. This box is black. What? Well, that's a... The gems are in the true box. This box is blue. That's a lie. Wait. The gems are in the true box. But if that's a lie, then it's going to be new. We're going back round again on these. I have a couple of combinations in mind, but we'll keep them to myself for now. Yeah. Cool. We'll hear your theories or your hypothesis in a bit. Oh, why are we getting so many dead ends already? Let's do stuff. Okay. I wish I could remember what rooms had levers again. Because I know there was like backup levers and stuff as well. Oh, security. No, let's do den. Let's save the corridor for later. Stick something boring in the corner. Let's do the lab. Hello. Uh-huh. Sweet. Start an experiment. Gain 1 key, 1 gem or 1 die at random. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Gain 3 gold for each red room. I think for this one we'll do 1 key, 1 gem or 1 die because they all help. Whenever you draft a shop room. Whenever you draft a red room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. How often do we come across locked trunks? Whenever you draft a shop. Let's do that. Because that's at least once usually. Right, I think we'll do the breaker box We'll get that out of the way and we can turn off the security stuff. I'm sad we weren't able to get down to the basement to use that jackhammer thing, because I think that would have been really good. Sorry, turn the gym off. Cool. Well, there's a shop room, but we kind of need to go forward at some point. We might have like messed the day up already. We need to get a straight room for the entrance hall. Come on. Yes, the corridor. Savior. Conference room. I have to be. Hello. Ah. Yeah, I'm sure that there's more stuff about just with the metal detector about. It doesn't just point you in the way, it's sort of bit of a waste, but we'll go this way. Bonk. I think it'll be quite rare to get that combination of items again. What was it? The broken lever, the hammer, and a battery. It was exactly what we needed for that run through. Oh, there's the freezer. Do we stick the freezer out and then try and spawn the red room on the far side? Can't really afford to do that. It is in the middle of the house right now, so we've got two opportunities to try and get the furnace nearby it. We'll try and seize the opportunity. All sorts of things in here. Oh wait, that just freeze. Oh, I forgot it does the whole freeze your assets type thing. Yeah, so I can't actually do anything with my stuff now. Oh, I just did a dumb. I did a dumb. This better work out then. Can't spend it. Did a dumb. The furnace is there. Is that close enough? I don't think it is. I think it needs to be beside it. Or I would assume. What we need is a load of dice as well. Oh, God. I've really messed this up. Yeah, I done goofed. I done goofed this good. You know what? We're just going to end it in the break room. That's what we're going to do. And I'll just call the stream there because I'm hungry. We've been going for hours. There's dice here in every... Oh, you bastard. Yeah. Going for hours. Tibbs, hold on to your hypothesis, and we'll hear it next time. But yeah. Let's call it a day. Day 37. How annoying. Dear. Well, at least we got a load of diamonds and stuff for next time. So, not the end of the world. Save and quit. Right, cool. Right. Have a good evening, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Not much more to say there. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the Prime sub, Hellhound. You're all lovely people. I don't deserve it. Right. I'll catch you later. Love and peace, chaps.